Hunter, what's going on? Ba-boom. Welcome to the show. Hopefully people show up tonight. We'll see. It's been like over a week since I've done a real live stream, like a really real live stream. And I may have completely fallen off the algo. Welcome, friends. I've got lots, Sonny. I have lots of rifles back there. I have like 5 rifles behind me. 5. Welcome to the channel, by the way. I have been on a hiatus for the last week, and so I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to give some stuff away. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to give stuff away. We're going to set some goals. We're going to try to hit some subscribers. Adrian, hello. Hello to Brazil. Hello from Utah. I do have a shotgun back there, Sonny. It's right here. It's this really long one. That's the shotgun. Just going on a plate carrier walk. I might have done that once or twice in the last week. So, I have 3. Well, I have many, but I have 3 that I'm rotating through. I have 2, I have 3 Glock clones. I don't have a gun on me. That's against YouTube's rules. So I definitely don't have a gun on me, because that would definitely be against YouTube's rules. I always have a Pez dispenser on me. A special lead Pez dispenser. Sorry, I'm reading up on some stuff. Yeah. So, oh cool, Hunter. That's awesome. For my Pez dispenser, my special lead Pez dispenser. Yes, Sonny. My if I'm carrying, it's loaded. The ones behind me that are just on the wall, they're not loaded. Um, but they can be very easily. If I have a gun on me, if I had one, if I was carrying a gun right now, it would probably rhyme with Schmock Heaven Teen. Schmock Heaven Teen. Hi, Erica. I get the feeling this is not... welcome to the channel. It's cool. All right. Do I have an SMG? I don't have any machine guns because machine guns are fully automatic. I do have a pistol caliber carbine, which is like a semi-automatic version of potentially a submachine gun. Yes, I do. Right here. I have an EPC9. Thank you, Erica. Welcome to our channel. Thanks for the likes and everything. Do I carry a pick? I do have a knife on me. I do. Right there. This is a Benchmade. It's a model CPM D2. So I always have that in my bag. By the way, this bag, I'm not sponsored, but I will tell you, it is. You can get it on Amazon for like $30. It's MTAC, and they make some pretty good stuff for pretty inexpensive, and it works all right. I have a loaded gun, but my wife refuses to let me use it. Probably, depending on the situation, that might not be a bad thing. Yes, I do know. I do know what you're talking about, Hunter. Do I have any snipers? Technically, yes, I have two. I have an AR down here, and I have an AR up here. I see that. I see that, Kentuckian. I like it, Palad. I like it. So, I like to see people being forward-minded. So, here we go. We've got 3 people watching. There's only 3 people. Well, I'm sure it's actually more than that. Well, maybe it's not. My screen says that we have 3 people watching, 5 people watching now. Let's see if we can't bump that up, you guys. If everybody, if you haven't already, hit that like button. If you know somebody that's into guns and wants to maybe win some free stuff, let's make that happen. Go ahead and share this video. Show them. Do you have an ATV? I have a 4-wheel drive truck. I don't have an ATV. But I do. That's very special, UN. That's very special. Thanks, Sonny. I appreciate it. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. We do cool, fun giveaways. Thank you. Hunter, what kind of rifle do you have again? I can't remember. Do you have an AR or do you have a bolt action rifle or both? I think you have both, don't you? Oh, I need to put this out on the here Discord. Semi from PSA. I really like, if you just need a red dot, if you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want one, are you going to be like swimming through the ocean or hucking through mountains and urban, or is it just to like shoot and practice with and learn how to use a red dot? Like, are you going to go to war with it? If it's not going to be anything super, super intense, if it's just to enjoy and have kind of a casual experience, I really like my dagger defense stuff. Hollow Sun makes some really great red dots. You can go with an aim point or a Siley. There really is decent stuff that doesn't cost $300, $400, $500. You can get some stuff for about $100 to $200 if you want to spend a little more. In my opinion, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can definitely get something for under $100 that's good enough. And I know people don't like to hear good enough, but it definitely is something that you can do. So. Let me do this. Share. Copy link. Actually really live. So, hello, South Stream from Sweden. I am in America, but welcome from Sweden. I can do supers. So I've been monetized with supers. I don't have ads, but that's probably going to happen pretty quick. Yeah, it's a pretty big giveaway. Yeah, I know Sig has some good stuff. I'm kind of anti-Sig right now because of everything going on with the P320 and their absolute refusal to just admit that something's wrong. So I struggle with Sig right now, but I wouldn't deter. Like, if you want to buy something from Sig, go for it. Especially if it's in your budget and it's gonna let you get out and shoot more. Oh, that's awesome! What are you gonna go for out there in Sweden? I know you got. I grew up in Alaska, so I imagine a lot of what we have in Alaska, you guys have like a similar counterpart to something like caribou or moose or bear. Yeah, no, admittedly, Sig builds a pretty good site. Sig, Vortex, Aimpoint, obviously. I really like Hollow Sun. What is up, Jesus? Inur Hassana, hello. How's it going? So, I know it's crazy, right, Jesus? I'm like actually here. So. YouTube, Canada. Hello to Canada. Yeah, so moose, obviously, like, moose is good. Moose tastes like beef. Anybody who's never had moose, like, it tastes like beef. I've not met anyone who can tell the difference between, like, a moose burger and a regular burger. You might be able to if you had, like, a moose ribeye. I think it's a little bit leaner. It's shaped a little different. It's kind of like a buffalo ribeye, but I didn't even know what that meant, but thank you, Jesus. Yeah, moose is good. Crypto Billy, what's going on, bud? Adrift, hello. I assume that's what you meant, but to each their own. Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you would be so kind, everybody, as to hit that like button. And so, do I have a knife? Yes, Alex, I do have a knife. Here, I'll show you my knife. Later, bud. Have fun on your ruck. There you go. Yeah, he's going on a ruck march with his plate carrier. So he's getting in shape. It's what I need to do. I just haven't. So thank you, Juan Wick. Thank you. I have a couple. I actually have 3 ARs. So I've got one down here. I've got an AR-9 pistol. I have an AR 6.5 Creedmoor. And I do have an AK adrift. I have a Chinese AK. I have a Norinco. So I've got a pretty good set of stuff I like. I've more. This is just usually what I put up because I have, you know, some more shotguns and another pistol and stuff. But this is the fun stuff. This is the stuff that people like to see. So yeah. No, I'm glad. I haven't. So for those of you that are new to the channel, and I think that's like election, adrift, crypto, YouTube Canalin, South Stream. I normally do streams like almost every night, like 3 or 4 or 5 times a week, and I haven't done any this week. I haven't done any since like last Thursday, so it's been almost a full week. So I really wanted to get on and take a couple hours and interact with everybody and have a good time. I want to do some giveaways. I've got some fun stuff. It sucks you can only buy shotguns. Where are you in, Adrift? Where are you from? I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe the UK or Australia. So, and by all means, everybody that's here in the stream, it would be super awesome if you hit like, if you would chat, because that helps not just me, but it helps other YouTubers that have gun content, that do fun stuff. Sly Fox UK, welcome, buddy. Turkey. Oh, you get Turkey's awesome. I like Turkey. I want to buy. There's a couple shotguns that I want to get from Turkey. So, welcome. So yeah, anytime you guys chat, hey Darkness, and you send messages, you hit the like button, you share. That actually helps spread the video. Thank you. Guts, welcome. I'm in America. Most of you probably know that, but that's okay. Welcome from Iceland. Iceland's pretty awesome. So yeah, most of them suck. Don't say that. I still like to try them out. Thank you, Darkness. Welcome to the show. So yeah, if you guys do that, if you guys like guns, if you like, you know, joking around, I do a lot to just have fun and try to bridge the gap between people that like guns and people that are afraid of guns. And I saw you guys decided to go spicy with Pakistan today. Outdoor TV, welcome, bud. Yeah, I'm very much aware. I actually get quite a few people from the UK that comment on my videos. They don't always like my videos. What's up, Shots? What AFSC am I in? I am cyber. I do cyber operations. So, but yeah, so it's cool to be back doing a stream. It's been a while. It's been almost. They just changed it. I got an email today that said that they changed the shred, so now it's just right now it's back to like 1 Delta 777 is like all it is right now. That was an email that I got. Grenade launchers that actually launch grenades are against the law, but you can have a 32 millimeter cartridge launcher, and it could be a flare. You can have a flare launcher that's 32 or 37 millimeters, something like that. But you can't have a 40 millimeter grenade launcher. You can. Oh, do you do are you RF trans, Daniel? So I'm originally cyber trans. So if you're RF, I'm assuming you're RF trans. That's cool. That's some cool stuff, bud. RF trans. So I'm also like, I know it's a little bit different, but I've done like encrypted IP radios and stuff for different things. Like I helped set up some AtCal stuff up in Alaska once at Elmendorf. But I'm also like a wireless LAN network engineer. I'm a certified wireless LAN engineer, so an architect. Orange Smoke, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't even notice you. Pimp Daddy, J Dog. I hate YouTube too sometimes. Ordnance, what's going on, bud? I never saw your video that you made, bud. Down to 45 subs in 1 second. I'm sorry, J Dog. Well, you know, we hit 4,000 on here. We went from 3,000 to 4,000 in like 2.5 weeks, and it's network engineering and architecture adrift. And then like I didn't do as many interactive live streams. I was doing my just the ASMR stuff because I was busy, and it just like everything dropped off. FN45 Tactical is an amazing gun. If you want to spend the money on it, like it's solid. Solid gun, solid performance. Especially if you get the one with the threaded barrel and it comes with the red dot. You get the one. It is. This is going to steal everyone's wife. Like darkness. It just depends on the situation. Most of the time, it's like some kind of proprietary thing that somebody contracts for us. There's just different stuff, but a lot of different types of encryption for things. You know, different radios that can be encrypted in different ways. I do remember when the guy threw the shoe at George W. Bush. I'm going to get my son, he turns 18 in a couple months. I'm going to buy him a Yeet Canna, a YC9. How do you fix that? That is a great question, Craven. I've never had one, so I don't know. Don't play with it? I did, Daniel. Thanks, John. I am. Yes, it does, Harry. That's why I've shot one a couple times. I think that they're great. I think that given it's 15 rounds, the way that they built the frame and that it can handle the recoil of 45 the way it does, it's not a super heavy gun, even though you're carrying 15 rounds of 45. It's pretty nice. Which race do I like the least? What? I don't understand that. If I had to pick a color of people you like the least, all of them. I like all of them least. Do you enjoy Orem, Utah? It's not bad. That's not where I'm from, but it's not bad. There's way more Mormons there than where I am. Oh yeah, I've personally never had, of any of the FNs that I've ever shot, I've never had a jam. Darkness, I have no idea how much my AK-47 weighs. Not even a clue. All of them are the worst, Glocktavius. We're humans. We all suck. Oh, cool. John, what did you go with? He's probably at work. It's only 6 o'clock. It's only 8 o'clock there. He usually doesn't get off till 10. So, everybody, all my moderators are great. So if there are questions that you have for me, if I miss it, they'll do a great job of answering those questions, I think. The TX-22. Thank you, Harry Knuckles. I appreciate it. Baba Booey, what's going on? Man, it's so nice to have everybody on here. Oh, did I miss anything from everybody? Hey, if you haven't done it, would you guys please give me a like? Please. Hey, thank you guys. We're up to 15. Jansen, what's going on? I know I haven't been on in forever. So hey, we're gonna do some giveaways. I've never done giveaways. I don't know how to do them. I'm probably just going to. Hey Tyler, I'm probably just gonna go into do a list of my subscribers, and then I'm just gonna give a bunch of stuff away. So I didn't see. I've been pretty good, just very busy. So I didn't see anybody go out and subscribe to the guy that I went and saw and met at the comedy show, but I still have his stuff. So I'm going to be giving away his comedy special. If you've never heard of this guy, he's really funny. His name's Kayvon. He's from Las Vegas. His family's from, he's Persian, so his family's from pre-Republican Guard Iran. But I really like him. He's really funny. He's a cool guy. I met him in person. I also have a Not Today Karen sticker from, I can't remember what this brand is. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. It's AR. I think it's American Republic. Yeah. Oh, American Reckoning. Sorry. And so here we have also the Kayvon T-shirt signed by him, right there in the bubble, right there. Check that out. So we're gonna do that. By the way, if you're ever in Utah, up in Davis County, there's a great little store at the Layton Mall. It's called Redamancy. I'm gonna show you them. Well, it's American Reckoning Redamancy, whatever. They're really great. They're at the Layton Mall. They have lots of merch, lots of things. Hey, Scoot. Very 2A focused. They have knives. Some of them are really good knives. Some of them are okay knives. But they got some fun merch. I actually got a new hat from them. I left it upstairs. It says, "I say swear words." It's really fun. Yeah, if you're ever up in Davis, you're at the Layton Mall, Jesus, go check out Redamancy. They're right next to Fox One Simulators. Also, if you're ever in Davis County and you happen to be at the Layton Mall, go check out Fox One Simulators. If you've ever wanted to check out like DCS or do like a flight simulator that's very realistic, that has F-15s, F-16s, F-22s, Su-57s, all kinds of cool stuff, and get kind of a realistic experience, go check them out. And as someone who has worked on lots of different aircraft and experienced a lot of different aircraft, you should definitely go check them out. Because they're a great place and they've got a really good setup. It's really cool. And it's, you know, I think they do a military discount. They do some other things. So go check them out. There's actually some kind of neat places at the mall, which if you guys haven't gone to a mall recently, go check out malls. Every once in a while, there's like little shops, like local businesses that people set up. Sometimes they have trash, sometimes they have cool stuff. Support local businesses, man. And then lastly, I have, I don't have a t-shirt. I don't want to know what everybody's t-shirt is because I'm giving these away. So I have an iron-on below average Utah dad. We're going to be giving this away. So we've got the stuff that we were going to give away last time if we hit our goal, but we're going to just go ahead and give it away. So I'll need to get some information from people once we do that. I don't know how to get in touch with people if they've subscribed, but yes, Jeffrey, there is a shotgun back there. It's a pretty sick shotgun. It's a Remington Model 120. Anyways, so how's everybody doing? It's been a week. What's everybody been up to? I know what some of you have been up to because we're on little side chats and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, and thank you, Scoot. I appreciate that. We're going to be giving away the ever sought after Hello Kitty Tamagotchi that now, if you listen, it works. We have a Hello Kitty Tamagotchi that works. So, if that's something that you're interested in, let's see what we can do. We're gonna do some giveaways. We're going to we're gonna have fun. Let's figure this out. How do we do? Let me go to my channel. Let me look at all of my subscribers. See all subscribers. Lifetime subscribers. How do I even... Does anybody know how to... I need to Google how to do an export of your subscribers to do a giveaway. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. We'll have to do a giveaway. Nice meeting you too, Scoot. How many members do I have? I have 10. I have 10. 10 members. I have 10 members on my channel. So, anyhow, who all is still on here? Jeffrey, yes, I have a 12 gauge. I answered that question. I feel like I am... Oh, Wallace was on here and I didn't say hello to Brazil. Hello, Wallace. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't leave. Hey, Tyler. I don't know if you're still on here too. Anyhow, dude, did you guys see that India decided that it wasn't going to deal with Pakistan anymore? That was pretty crazy. Hey, what's going on, bud?
Drones assignment's done in a day.
Very good. Thank you. What do you guys want to do for dinner?
I don't know.
Go ask Mom. Maybe you can go turn on... Remember, we have all the pellets out in my truck. We could smoke those cheeseburgers. Except they're in the freezer.
I really don't want to make them.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. I haven't done a live stream, but if you want to come in, you can come in and chill.
Hi, chat.
I don't think they can see you.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Oh, they can see your arm. There, now they can see you. This is my son. On the channel, he's affectionately known as Eli. But he also has a YouTube channel. If you guys like video games...
I haven't uploaded in a while.
Like Pokemon and Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. He plays a lot of video games. So you can check him out at Esman Streams.
As Easy Man Games.
Easy Man Games. Easy Man Games on YouTube. There you go.
I haven't uploaded in a while.
Mason, hello. That's okay. You've got some videos on there they could go check out.
Yeah. Should I shiny hunt the Honey Tree Munchlax, chat?
You should. I don't know that they know what that name's.
Do you know the Honey Tree Munchlax?
Your 19-year-old plays really boring strategy games. Like what? Like Command and Conquer? Or Civilization? I've run into issues, John. I've run into issues on Blazer. Not always, yeah, Civilization, but less fun. No, just go have him try out Command and Conquer. It's on. You can get it on Epic and on Steam. Get the 4K version. It's all of the games, including like the first person shooter one, Renegade, all that. I'm here, which means that like I finally have had a break from. Don't dry fire a 22. Don't dry fire a 22. That's the one firearm I would say don't dry fire. The reason I recommend not dry firing any 22 is because it hits a strike plate, and that can cause the pin to crack. You try to get him to play cool games like Fallout and Red Dead. I mean, it's not always gonna happen. Yeah, don't dry fire 22s. or any rimfire for that matter. But gunshots, have him try out Command and Conquer. Yeah, because it hits a strike plate. There's something about it. It hits a strike plate, and you're more likely to crack the pin on a 22. I would not trust that. Not that I think Taurus builds good guns. What's up, Jay Lee? I just don't trust any 22 or rimfire rifle to be dry fired. Command and Conquer is pretty fun. You build an army, like an actual army, but it's like a modern army, and then you go after it. And then there's like not World of Warcraft, but like Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 2. Those are pretty fun. There's some pretty fun real-time strategy games that are out there. Civilization is okay. Age of Empires is okay. But, man, I want to hear what everybody's been doing. What's everybody been doing this week? Does anybody want to talk about anything? Is there anything that anyone's interested in? I really wish we could get our viewer count up. I think it's because I was gone for so long. What were you doing out in the fields? Were you guys planting? Oh, you were tilling. Working in Methville. You've been to the range every day this week. That is awesome. I'm jealous. Mason, if you go to the mall in Layton, go check out American Reckoning or Redimancy. They've got some cool stuff. They've got some cool T-shirts and some stickers. It's pretty fun place. Country Folk Outdoors. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the party. Oh. Maybe if I change the name of the stream. Let's see if that works. So to give you guys an idea, I don't remember when I last did a stream. I think it was on Wednesday or Thursday that I did an actual stream. That wasn't like 20 minutes and then I got off. But I started. I had to go on like 12-hour days. And that made for very long days. 12-hour days, and like it was all exercise type stuff in the military. And if you've ever been in the military and they do exercises, like they send out messages and you do these things, you have to pretend that you're at war. And so that's what it was like. And so we had to go into like lockdowns. And, with the minivan, probably not the best way to take a deer, but I guess it works. Did you get to keep any of it? Hey, Arizona, what's going on, bud? Probably a good choice, Smoke. That was probably a very good choice. I think that was wise. Alrighty, let's see. We're gonna try to get 20 super chats in the next 3 hours, and we're gonna do all the colors. Can we do it? Oh, how are we going to celebrate? How will we celebrate? How do you guys want to celebrate? What should we do? What should we do to celebrate? What should we do to celebrate? I'm giving away a bunch of stuff already. I don't know. What should we do to celebrate? It's been so, I'm so off my groove. I don't know. Tell you what, if we can do it, I'll let the chat pick. I'll let the chat pick a short to try and to do with Zesty Baba Yaga. I'll let the chat pick what we can do. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. If we can hit that goal, then the chat gets to pick. Chat gets to pick what Zesty Baba Yaga does. Oh yeah, so it was just like I was driving last week and somebody blew a tire on a fifth wheel. That was the dude totally had control of that on the 15. That was impressive. So coming back from here's something I did. I went to a Forrest Frank concert with my kids and my wife. I've never really heard of Forrest Frank. I think I've heard like 2 of his songs on the radio or in YouTube shorts, but I guess he's like a Christian pop rock kid. It was fun. My kids had fun. It was a good vibe. He's celebrates life, celebrates Christianity and God. Does a full cylinder and a revolver. If you have an empty cylinder, even one cylinder is empty, then you don't have a round in the chamber. Then that's Israeli carry. That sucks. Chanson, bud, how's it going? How's your channel doing, man? I haven't been watching anybody's stuff. I've just been like, I'll get a notification, I'll go hit like, and then I just would like go back to what I was doing at work because it was so busy and like crazy. Crawdaddy, this is here. I'll put it in here. It is an MTAC bag from Amazon. Is what this one is. You can get this one. I don't know if this color is the cheapest one right now, but it's an MTAC bag. It's got the Velcro in it. It's got some elastic molly that you can put stuff in. It comes with a moldable simple Velcro wraparound piece for your Pez dispenser. This one, I think when I got it, it was $30. I think the most I've ever seen these is $40. And then they have an elite one that's more expensive that's like $75. But they're pretty good bags for way less than a lot of other ones. I'm not going to say that they're as good, but they do what they need to do. Oh, that would be awesome. Thanks, Chanson. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Which, again, everybody, if you have buddies or friends that also like guns and are also a little bit autistic, please feel free to share this stream with them. We love getting new people into the channel. Love talking to people. You guys know I love interacting with the chat. It's actually like one of my favorite things to do. It's a great way for me to like detox from for the day. So yeah. I like it when you guys are on here and we can chat and have a good time. It always is nice. And then, like I said, we're gonna try to give away some stuff today. I don't know how I'm gonna randomly pick what stuff we're gonna get, and there's also a goal, a super chat goal. If we hit the super chat goal, then you guys get to pick what a short that I'll do with Zesty Baba Yaga, and I'll publish it by the end of the week. And I don't think it's a super hard chat or a super hard goal. I accepted all the colors, and it's only 20 of them, and we have like 3 hours to do. So, if we make it happen, we make it happen. If not, that's cool too. I don't care. I'm actually more interested in just getting more viewers in and trying to get those numbers up so that we can hit. I'm actually only like 150 hours away from AdSense monetization, which is great because then I'm just going to throw it on my long forms and my shorts. And then that's when we can start. That's when like I'll be able to start like getting more merch made and buying more guns and going to the range more and doing that stuff, which is cool because that was the goal, is to find a way to fund me. Like that was my very selfish goal, is to pay for me to go to the range so that the other money that I make can go towards bills and college and being a dad. If that makes sense. Maybe I'll even buy like a nicer camera so that my video quality is better. Or I'll start paying one of my kids to edit my videos so we can do like longer form videos and everything. Whoa, Arizona Kid, thank you. You did not have to do that. It's always the moderators. It's always the moderators. Oh, I know it does. I set the goal and it's cool, and I appreciate when you guys, do the super chats, and I'll definitely shout out to you. So everybody go check out Arizona Kid. Everybody say hi to him. Give him some love. Appreciate that. And there's Chanson. Map Man. I do have maps. That'll be a big one. When we hit like AdSense monetization, that's when I'm going to give away one of my maps. Thank you. This one's China. That one's Afghanistan and the former Soviet Union. And I have two more over there. One's North Korea, South Korea, and another China one. So I'm going to give away one of my maps when we hit ad monetization. And it's cool because those are like legit military maps. They're not classified. I don't have anything classified. But they are really cool old pilot maps, and they have like they have all the fixed points. Maps do matter, Martello. Welcome to the show, bud. Yeah, enjoy your 30% of my $2 YouTube. That's okay. Like you have that. Like 70% comes to me later. Arizona, thanks for the super chat, bud, and thanks for stopping in and having fun with us. And then Uncle Sam's gonna take like 60% of it. I do work at the base. Sometimes. A lot of my work, if it isn't on the base, it affects things on the base. Oh, cool. Hey, guys. Martello has maps, too. What kind of maps do you have, Martello? Oh, who's an air guard guy? So he's down at the airport. He's down at, I can't remember what it's called. It's not Barry Goldwater. It's something else. I know it's called the Salty Guard. Oh, cool. I don't know what PNW maps are, but Chanson's in Washington State. Chanson, why are you still in Washington? Are you going to move? to like Idaho or Montana or somewhere that's free and not like super communist. If he's in the guard, if he's an air guard dude, he's down at the airport. He's at the air guard base. Hello. I'm going to call you Abi because I can't say your name. So I'm going to call you Abi. I'm doing well, Abi. Okay, Pacific Northwest. I grew up in Alaska, Martello, so that's like extra Northwest. I guess it's still technically the Pacific Northwest, but I don't think that qualifies as like what people would traditionally call the Pacific Northwest. Oh man. I used to have family that lived in BC, and I do have an uncle that lives in Washington, just outside of Seattle. I feel bad for him. They got some really messed up gun laws there. It's getting worse. Yeah, the cold Northwest. The Northwest where it could literally be like 85 degrees one day, and it could like snow 6 inches the next. I've seen that. I have actually seen that. So, no, that's cool stuff. Eastern Washington. Oh, that's good. Eastern Washington is less bad. Eastern Washington's less bad. Fellow Washingtonian. I like it. That's what we do here. We come together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. New besties to be made. Todd Rock. Hey, what's going on? I'm glad you liked it here. That's awesome that you thought it was beautiful. You're headed to Minnesota from San Diego. I assumed. I wasn't familiar with San Diego, so I assumed it was San Diego. Cool. What do you do in San Diego, Todd Rock? San Diego's pretty you got like Coronado base there and everything. I like that. I like Coronado. I've been to Coronado many times. I really like Coronado. Cater, here. It is MTAC. MTAC from Amazon. That's the type of bag I have, guys. It is an MTAC bag from Amazon. Sorry, my wife just messaged. My wife's been on the phone since I got home, so I am seeing what she wrote to me. What? Oh, cool. Well, I hit 20 years in the Air Force. Well, I'm in the reserves. But it'll be 20 years in November. And I'm going to stay as long as they'll let me stay. Free stuff. I do have a bunch of free stuff. So I've got that shirt from that comedy dude, Kayvon, that I didn't see anybody go subscribe to his channel and tag me and say, I subscribed. But I'm still going to give it away. I've got a not today sticker for your truck or your car or your mug. Not today, Karen. I also have the digital special of Kayvon's. Kayvon the comedian, he's from Las Vegas. And I'm also going to give away an iron-on below average Utah dad shirt thing. Oh, awesome, Todd. Cool stuff. I love it. Big family of military folks defending our nation. Hats off to Todd Rock and his family. That's awesome. Hello, my friend. How am I? Polly, I am doing well. How are you? E2? So, and of course, the ever sought after Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. That's on the list. I don't have any flags yet. So I talked to down south. What is it? colonial flag. So flags are not going to be cheap. So flags are going to come later. Flags are coming later. But I did get some quotes on like 3x5 double-sided, not just like silk screen, but like good flags. Flags will come later. Oh, that's cool, Martello. That's really cool. Those old school maps are cool. The roll down maps for like geography class before the overhead projector. It's cool stuff. Oh, you know what I realized we don't have? Who wants to be the pinned message? I hear you. Although, hey, something I can arrange if you guys are interested in, something I can arrange, and maybe we can do giveaways, and I can put that on the merch. Is I can arrange for flags to be flown in an F-35. Just saying, I can make that happen. If anybody's interested in that, I can make that happen. If you're from Utah, or even if you're not, we have F-35s here. I know several of the pilots, and I know how they do the flag program. I can definitely get you an F-35 flag that was flown. If you're lucky, I might even be able to get you one that. Fairchild's cool. Fairchild's got some fun stuff. I might even be able to get you a flag that dropped live munitions. I do not have an F-35 in his driveway. I have F-35s that fly over my driveway all the time. Like, every day. I like it, Martello. I think we have found a new friend, everybody, in Todd Rock and in Martello Modifies. I think we found some cool new friends to our channel. I like it. Cater King, did you get my answer? You still online, bud? You still watching us? I don't know if Cater King. Alex, hey, what's going on, man? Am I pro polygamy? I guess if you want to be polygamist, then that's up to you, but that sounds like a nightmare to me. How many of you are married? M11, what's going on, bud? If you're married, then you know why I say if you want to be polygamist, I guess that's up to you. It's not really my thing. That sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like endless headaches. Yeah, there are people that practice polygamy, but like not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't recommend it, and they're kind of weird. It is not. It's probably not the. Cubera, yes, lots of guns, and it's okay if you don't like guns. I see it looks like you're holding a fish. I can hold up some fishing lure or fishing reels if you'd like that, and I also have somewhere around here I've got a fly rod. M11. How did you get an M16A4? How much did it cost? Actually, I can't ask that question. No, it's cool. I love it when people troll. Trolls are my favorite type of people to come onto our channel. Like, I love my loyal chat guys. They're fun. But trolls are my favorite because they say things, and then I get to, like, throw them off. You know, stuff like that. Like, so, like, I had no idea if you were a troll. But I was like, oh, I'm going to have fun with this. Josh, what's going on? Yeah, those are definitely not regular, like, everyday Mormons, Baba Booey. Those are definitely like fundamentalists. I have been down to the Salt Flats. You got it for free, the property box. Was this like, did you serve like in Vietnam? Is that why you have it? You guys left them? Oh dear. I get the feeling you're from somewhere where they left those things. I don't know what year the pump is. It is a Remington Model 120. I think it's from like 70 or 80. Utah's extremely gun friendly. Utah's extremely gun friendly. It is, if I remember right, so I did a thing on Everytown USA. They rank the states, like the way that they rank it. They give you like a grade, and so it's like the best gun control to the worst gun control. And the best gun control state is California, but the worst gun control state is Idaho, which I wasn't expecting. And Utah is like 38. I don't know what the Nutty Putty Cave incident is. I think I've heard of the Nutty Putty Cave. It's like the cave that has a bunch of different like colors and stuff in it, but I don't know what the Nutty Putty Cave incident is. I imagine they probably do, Lord Mayor. Anywhere that we've been, that we've left our stuff, I'm sure that someone always capitalizes on it. Where are you coming from, Cubera? Okay. I wonder if that's the cave. Okay, Southeast Georgia. Well, welcome to the channel. I hope you have fun. I hope you like dark humor and military humor and people that don't take gun ownership. Like I'm a very strong like 2A absolutist. I just make fun of some of the like traditional gun culture things. I do that a lot. I make fun of the gun culture a lot. Mason, Utah's absolutely a stand your ground state, but 100% we're staying your ground. Oh, I thought you were in Utah. Maybe it's I have another guy that's I think I have another Mason that's from Utah that is a subscriber. My bad. I'm sorry. I've been talking to you like you're from here in Utah for like 2 weeks, I think, because there was another kid named Mason who was all excited. He's like, "Holy cow, are you in this?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm like right down the street from you." And I'm like, "Maybe." I didn't say where in Davis County I was. Bears or Packers? Ooh, so that's a tough one. See, I lived in Chicago for a couple years, but I'm not a huge fan of Chicago. And I have a friend that played on the Packers, so I'm going to say Packers. You're like 20 minutes away from Ordnance? Even the Republican ones are closeted. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Something about closeted stuff. What's closeted? What's closeted? School me. Hey man, that works. Oh, that's cool. I think you should do that. Go join it. I don't understand what blacks have to do with anything, Lord Mayor. School me. Yeah, definitely keep a round in the chamber. In the muzzle, in the pipe, whatever. If you have a muzzle loader, like, you definitely want to keep that. Oh, that's not a bad deal. 85 annually is a good idea. Yeah, I've tried. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? What's going on, buddy? I have tried to figure out why YouTube silences things, and I don't know why it silences some of them, but not all of them. Let me see if I can. Does that work? Can I see your chamber? Oh, yes, it does. Chambers. Hey, Zesty Baba Yaga was asking about Chamber of Secrets earlier. You see him. He pops out. If you don't keep around in the chamber, he's going to pop out and ask about chambers and Chamber of Secrets and stuff. That's what Gunshots said. Gunshots said it was off limits. He doesn't recognize the power that Zesty Baba Yaga has. That MFer shows up just out of the blue. There were people that had Nerf guns at our thing today because we were simulating like if there was an active shooter. And so naturally I brought like 5 Nerf guns and just handed them out and said, okay, if an active shooter shows up, I want you to shoot them. And they said, well, we're supposed to barricade. I was like, I know, we are. But if they come in, I still want you to shoot them. They said, why? And I said, because I want to emphasize a point. It's a little it's a little racist. It's a little racist. I know lots of black people and lots of people. I know a lot more white people that are going to jump people than I do black people that are going to jump people. So, it's kind of racist. It's a little bit racist. Which isn't against the law here in America. Make sure. I'm not saying you should do it. But it's you know, it's a little bit racist. So, now, a better way of saying it is, whenever I travel through parts of America that I know are bad, that's what I would do. That would lend it to it, that would say you're being cautious because you know that regardless of what the race of people are, you're just being cautious because you know that it's a high crime density area. That would be a more cautious way of saying something along what you're saying. Jeff, my favorite gun that I own right now is my AK. Oh, did I show you? Dude, Martello, did I show you my Benchmade? I have the, what is it? The D2, CPM D2. He's, Baba, he's from Pakistan. He can probably get a full auto Uzi. He can probably get a full auto lots of things in Pakistan. I don't think they have laws against it there. Yeah, full disclosure, that one was given to me. I do not have an M1. I'm sorry. I have 3 ARs and an AK and some shotguns. It is not. It is a Chinese Norinco. It's a Type 56. Thank you, Martello. I have another one that I carry sometimes, and it's a forged. It's a Damascus steel, like a custom knife from. I can't remember what the company is. Dude, did you go up to Taggart's Grill? I am doing well. Welcome from the UK, NCR veteran. I appreciate you stopping by. I imagine that those laughs are laughs of joy and hopefully giggliness. It could be a fanny pack. I could wear it as a fanny pack. I just don't. Because I don't want to give any credit to I don't want to give credit. Like, I do have fanny packs that I wear. I actually do have a couple fanny packs. But I don't carry a gun in my fanny pack. I don't trust fanny packs for carrying a gun. I do carry, like, knives in my wallet and, like, a flashlight and stuff in my fanny pack. Fanny packs matter. They do make some specific fanny packs for carrying. I know that you can get one of those on Amazon, and it's like, I think it's like $15. I saw one that are pretty Like, people say that this is a giveaway. If I see a grown dude that looks even remotely, he's got the stash or he's got any type of a gray man appearance to him, I immediately assume that dude's packing heat. Jeff, I used to hunt a lot when I lived in Alaska. I live in Utah now, and I've never really figured out how. Again, Lord Mir, that's one of those things that comes across as just a little bit racist. Like, kind of a lot of bit racist. Because that's not true. There are plenty of people that are black that don't have a fanny pack and don't have a gun. And that are not criminals. So, yeah, I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, man. Growing up in Alaska was really cool. I've gone back since. I'm glad that I don't live there anymore. It still feels like they're about 10 years behind everybody. I have seen a couple of the... yeah, that's true. I mean, I guarantee you that when I was... when I was in Qatar last, at night, I probably looked black because I was dark. I get dark when it's summertime. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to help you, man. We're just trying to help you. It's probably like a bit Freudian, and you know, it's probably just a habit. I know that you know, it's different country, different culture. I am still in the military, Jeff. Yeah, I do. I'm a reservist. I'm in the Air Force Reserve. So, dude, going to Alaska is actually not as expensive as a lot of people think. I mean, I'm saying that it's relative. Josh, you didn't have to delete your message. You're good. It's fine. That's awesome, Jeff. Probably not going to end up in Alaska if that's your goal. I know that Mason wants to go to Alaska. But the Marines are cool. My son might join the Marines. Or the Army. He's kind of excited to do one of those two things. So. But, yeah, Alaska. Dude, Mason, you can check. You can get pretty decent... Alaska in the winter can actually be really, really cool. There are some things that you can like the aurora, the northern lights, like ice fog. There are some places you can go where it's just like perpetually foggy and always dark. Like, there's some really cool things that you can only experience in Alaska during the winter. I like it, School Me. I like it. Lorme, you went to the University of Alaska Fairbanks? You went to UAF? I like it, Polly. Do the Stolen Valor thing. I don't care. Here's the thing. Most people that are like longtime vets, if we meet someone who's stolen valor, we usually just think to ourselves, "You're gay," and we're like, "Cool, you're gay," and then we just ignore you. We don't care at that point, like, because we know. So not that I think you're actually stolen valor, but if you are, that's, you know, whatever. You're good, loser. But yeah. That's cool. That's cool that you went to UAF. Yeah, thank me for my Thank me for my service. Thank you for thanking me for my service. Oh, man. Dude, sometimes I see people like at 6 o'clock at night still in uniform, and I'm like, I want to be like, when I see that, I'm like, thank them for their service. Thank you for your service from far away. It's so funny. Dude, when I moved down here, that's what I did was I drove the Alaska Highway, and I've driven the Alaska Highway like 4 times, and it's amazing. It's a really cool experience. You're copying my mannerisms, so you know how to act in your stolen valor. You should definitely do that. You should do that. Nobody will definitely punch you at all. I can only get away with my mannerisms because of how long I've been in, and people recognize like there's an aura. Okay, there's a certain aura, and if you haven't been in, it's one of those things that like you're gonna go try and do it, and somebody's gonna be like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" Like I've walked by people and I've seen them just look at me and they're like, just like that, and you just do one of those. Like, oh, cool. I had another guy once. He asked me. He was just like, "Hey man, are you okay?" You should definitely do that. You'll look like some North Korean general that's got like shit from his shoulder all the way down his pants leg. You slide up, and then they turn and they're like, the C at the end of CAC stands for guard. So when you say CAC guard, you're saying common access guard. That's when you know. That's when you really know. I got this one in Grenada. You've got some ribbon from like freaking the Korean War. Yeah, I got this when I was shot down. I have those kind, Nicole. Those ones. I have lots. Breathing through the mouth intensifies. Oh man. No. I've missed this. I'm gonna miss him so much. Like if you guys have ever watched, dude, thank you, Nicole. I like my hat too. I really like my hat. I got it for $1 at Walmart because it was on sale. The Zesty Baba Yaga also likes my hat, but he doesn't whisper into my ears. Thank you. Because I always have a round in the chamber. Bad bar fight back in '97 is always my way to go. Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was supposed to be $1, but it was with the vest, and the vest was $1, and so they just rang it up for $1 because there wasn't a tag on it. So I like it. It works. You like the CIA stash? I don't know if I go so far as to call it a CIA stash. I feel like CIA dudes would not actually have a stash like this. I feel like they would have either a beard or they would be clean shaven so that they don't draw attention. Because the stash definitely, like, people see a stash and they're like even beards nowadays, like dudes with beards, it's just like, oh, that's a dime a dozen. If you get somebody that's rocking just like, if they're wearing a Magnum stash, then you go, oh man, that guy's got a tickle whisker. So, and people get excited about the tickle whisker. Oh man, good times. Oh, I love when we get into conversations like this and it just kind of goes off the rails and we have a good time. So, oh boy, this scar potato peeler accident. Yeah, exactly. It's like the dude who served in Vietnam and stayed back home, which is cool. Like, I wanna if that happened. Like, honestly, lucky for them. They lucked out. Works out well. The Colt 45 1860 I'm restoring was from a lawman that killed 3 gunslingers. That's cool, Jeff. I like that. That's pretty sweet. I like that you called it Colt 45, not Long Colt 45. I hate when people call it Long Colt because that's not what it is. It's just 45 Colt. It actually is one of my few. Like, I'm a pretty forgiving person when it comes to stuff, and I actually can't. It is one of my few. Hey, what's going on, Patriot? It is one of my biggest pet peeves when people are like 45 Long Colt. No, the gun on the left is a 22. It's a plinking rifle. Cowboy shit is cool. No, that's cool, Nicole. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Actually, my hunting rifle is the big AR in the middle. That's my hunting rifle. Yeah, you could hunt squirrel, or I guess you could hunt squirrel or rabbit with it. It's not what I hunt with it. It's not. I haven't hunted squirrel or rabbit in a while. So, 22 is not what I would use for deer, Josh. You could if you were really, 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 really good, but I would not recommend it. Popular for poachers, yeah. Like ground fowl, like grouse or like pheasant. If you can get them on the ground, a 22 is pretty good for that. Snakes, if you hunt snakes or like ground squirrels, okay, hear me out. Ground squirrels, actually quite tasty. Ground squirrel is not bad. Just enough fat in it to be. Who I got on the India-Pakistan fight? Ooh, Dr. Acula. That is an interesting question. That started today. I don't know. Because technically they're both allies of the U.S., but only one of them is also allies with a country that rhymes with Stusha and Heine. So I just hope that neither one of them gets angry and uses sun explosions. So, no, I don't have a problem with 45 revolver, Patriot Arms. I just hate. Wait, do you call it 45 Long Colt? If you call it 45 Long Colt, Patriot Arms. If you call it 45 Long Colt. I could get a 223-556. I could get an adapter for the 22 long rifle. I just haven't, because it's. I think the adapter for mine to do it, I think it would be like $200, and at that rate, I'm like, I could just pay $300 and get another gun, and just get an AR. That's 22. I'm just giving you crap. It's just like I said. Oh, cool. What was your lever action? What was it chambered in? I'm going to go with 30-30. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 30-30. Because I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't 30-06 or 270. I like it. Thank you, Nicole. That's actually our channel mascot. This is Snecky. The no treads or the no step on snack. Yeah, that's what I mean. For another like $20, I could probably just buy an AR in 22 long rifle. So it's my favorite lever action cartridge. Dude, you can get lever action cartridges in you can get a lever action, a lot of different cartridges. They go up in price, but you can get them in a lot of different cartridges. I want to say that I've seen one in like 375 H&H mag, which is like super intense. That's a serious round. If you guys have never shot H&H mag, 375 H&H mag, I do. There's 2 here, and there's one more hidden away. Nicole. What was the... I want to say that somebody makes a 375 H&H mag. And I want to say I've definitely seen 300 Winchester and 30-06. But I don't know. I think for lever action, I'm gonna have to go with like 4570. I think just an old cowboy 4570 government. That guy, I do fish. I just don't fish often. I usually only fish when I go up to Alaska. Jeff, I have Glock clones. I have 3 Glock clones. So, and I like them. I have the Dagger, I have the Dagger Compact, and I have the Dagger Micro. I am wearing a Pez dispenser, Josh, in my bag. I would not wear a gun on a live stream on YouTube because that's against the rules. That would be transporting a gun. And so you can't do that on YouTube. So I would never do that. Don't touch guns on a live stream. So you can carry a Pez dispenser, but you can't touch guns. I don't hunt anymore, Nicole. I like hunting. I just don't do it anymore because I live in Utah and I just think the process to go hunting is lame and really complicated. If I do go hunting, I sometimes hunt in Idaho. I sometimes hunt small birds, like ducks and stuff like that. Ducks and pheasant and like mourning dove, squab. And then in... I haven't seen how he gets around that. I need to see how he does it. And then sometimes if I go up to Alaska during the right time of year, I'll buy a hunting license in Alaska, and I'll hunt in Alaska. But I don't hunt here in Utah. So I like the way that waterfowl tastes more. Like duck and goose, when you cook it right, you let that fat render with the skin, and it's like eating a nice piece of steak. But ground fowl, I think, is a little bit less demanding, and a little bit like you can walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk out in brush, and you'll probably find some ground fowl. If you don't go to the right spots in a river or a lake or a slough for waterfowl, you're not going to get any waterfowl. And you have to go to places not only that are the right places, but the right places that you're also allowed to hunt. And you have to have like the decoys, and you have to have all the things. So I do, Nicole. I do want to go to Texas and do some hog hunting. I'm waiting for one of my buddies from Texas that's a subscriber or whatever to be like, hey, I have a buddy who has hogs. I would also love to go to Texas and hunt some sandhill crane, because I've had sandhill crane and I love sandhill crane. It's like steak. See? Mason and I are thinking the exact same thing. I've had sandhill crane and it is delicious. But yeah, Patriot, I would love to go to Texas and meet up with some of my buddies. I'm trying to convince my wife to like do a trip to Texas, just her and I, and then I would meet up with buddies. But I would totally be like, you like pick a spa, you can go stay at the spa for a couple days, and I'm gonna go hunt with my buddies. So I would love to get like some wild hog. And yeah, you can't hunt them in. There's only certain states that you can hunt them in. Miles, hello, friend. Duck, duck, duck. Oh, snake, 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 snake. Snake, 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 snake. It looked like a green duck for a second, and then my brain caught up with me. But yeah, I'd love to bring some hog bacon home and some hog ham. That would be great. Oh, really? Yeah. That would be cool. I would love to go down and like go. I guess Desperado. I guess the Desperado range doesn't really exist anymore. I feel you, Mason. You're not allowed to hunt them, or you're not allowed to shoot them. Not allowed to hunt or not allowed to shoot? I wasn't implying that, but I mean, oh no, the Sandhill Crate had an accident. I actually do like pineapple on pizza, Josh, but only under certain circumstances. It has to be with pepperoni, and it has to have jalapeno as well. You have to balance it, and it's got to be on thin crust. Are you doing bacon? Are you doing the strip the strip pepperoni, the big pepperoni, and then the cut pepperoni, Chanson? Just another one of those fun facts that the below average Utah dad can spit about food. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I try to cover it up, but I'm kind of thickly. Just a little bit. I know a thing or two because I've eaten a thing or two. What is going on here? So, all right, guys. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna put on the ASMR sounds. I've been going for an hour and a half, which is a lot longer than I've done in the last week. I'm gonna put on our ASMR sounds. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'm gonna go converse with my family. It sounds like my wife's off the phone. I will try and come back. Like I said, I'm gonna do giveaways. I don't know if I'm gonna do them on the live stream, but I'll figure it out. I don't know. But this is the stuff I'm going to give away. Here in the very near future, we're going to give away the shirt, the comedy tour, the very, very sought after. I know how many of you want this, the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. We'll do a couple of t-shirt irons. You know, the iron-on things. I know that's better than it's been in the last week and a half. But hopefully on Friday, my goal is that on Friday, I can do a nice long, like, we can do like a 3 or 4 hour stream. I really want to do that on Friday or Saturday. So, we're going to start with gunshots. You guys have fun listening to gunshots. Here we go. We're going to go like this. And I'll turn off the light. You guys have a wonderful evening. And if I'm back, then we'll talk some more. But if not, you guys stay fresh, stay classy, always keep a round in the chamber so that you don't get a surprise visit from Zesty Baba Yaga, because we know that he would enjoy that way too much. And I get the feeling that none of us would actually enjoy him visiting us up close and personal. I will try to come back, though. You guys have a wonderful night.